Hey, good afternoon. Hope you guys have had such a wonderful Christmas so far. It's been a white one, area wide. In fact, we had some jokes with the weather team a little bit earlier today. Someone said, hey, we asked for a white Christmas, but we didn't ask for this much of a white Christmas, right? We've gotten several inches over the past, I guess, about 24 hours now. That's when the snow really transitioned over from rain. I'm 3 News meteorologist Matt Standridge. I want to give you guys an update on where we've been, what's going on right now, and what we can expect for the rest of your Christmas afternoon and evening. Man, it's a cold one. Whether you're still getting snow or not at the moment, temperatures have really dropped throughout the day and they have not really rebounded. Single-digit wind chills are still in effect right now. We had them early this morning. In fact, we had a lot of locations having wind chills. My car's flying away. But we had wind chills next to zero a little bit earlier today. I want to show you where I am. I'm going to flip the camera around. I'm on one of the malls just north of the public square. You're looking there, got some dogs out going on their potty breaks, but little do they know they get a lot of playtime in the snow. They've been absolutely loving it. Now, downtown, we've gotten about 9, 10, 11 inches. It kind of depends with all the buildings. It's really hard to sometimes measure snowfall because the wind kind of wraps around different buildings. For example, I'm on top of the convention center right now. If you look right over there, there's still some grass that's visible. That doesn't make sense, right? If you got an 8 or 9 inches, but a lot of it's just blown over towards this glass railing where that comes up to about my hip. If I went ahead and jumped it, I might jump in it a little bit later. But you're looking towards the north, towards Lake Erie, getting some lake effect. Across the lake, you got First Energy Stadium coated in white, the Great Lakes Science Center coated in white, and see the courthouse coated in white. It's a beautiful scene here in downtown. In fact, I said I may jump in it. I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can see how deep it really gets. It's about up to my knee there, and then a little past my knee at some spots. The roads have been slick. Make sure you guys take it easy the rest of the day. I know crews have been out all day long. They'll continue to be out into the evening hours. The problem is it's just so cold. Temperatures in the teens and 20s. And if you get a little bit of melting with some of the tire tracks, it just refreezes. You can see a couple puddles there. We're looking towards Ontario Street. Once again, I'm kind of near the Hilton and the Convention Center here on the north side of downtown Cleveland. But there could still be some slick spots as you're headed out. Watch out for those bridges and overpasses. But a couple more people have been wandering out and about, just trying to enjoy some of the snow that's out here for your white Christmas. Man, did we get a white Christmas. But if you guys want to comment, let us know how much snow you got. We would love to share some of those snow totals. Remember, just find an area that was pretty flat, maybe in your backyard or on your back porch or maybe front yard, somewhere like that, and don't go for many of the drifts. Just kind of do it in an average spot. Let us know how much snow you've got. I was watching on some of the social threads and talking with the National Weather Service. A lot of people have gotten at least a half foot, and then some places close to a foot. In fact, in Chagrin Falls, we had a report next to 12 inches. I believe somewhere near Strongsville, we had about 8 inches. That was about 2 hours ago. The snow has let up for a lot of us from Cleveland south. Now, what's going on is earlier we had a lot of system snow. Everyone got the heavy wet snow, but now we've transitioned over to a lake effect snow event, which means the snowflakes are a little bit smaller, they're a little bit drier, but there's a lot of them in the air. I know it's a little bit hard to see, but I'm trying to find a dark background, and you may be able to see some of the snowflakes still wandering around here on this Christmas afternoon. Check up on those dogs. They're still having a lot of fun. What's funny is they keep kind of digging into it and burying and just kind of plowing as they go. But it's been fun to watch. But it is cold. I want to talk about what's going on right now. I brought a tablet out here. I'm going to go ahead and switch things around a little bit. If I can get it to turn on. Earlier I had it actually turn off with the cold, and maybe doing that again too. Batteries kind of don't do very well in the cold. I'm trying to get it turned on. What I want to show you is radar though. Guys, okay, I'm looking at some of the reports. North Olmsted, about 10 inches. Let me know how much you guys got. About a foot so far in East Lake. Texas, nothing. What's crazy is Ohio was the snowiest state for your Christmas Eve night. In fact, I was looking back at even some reports in Alaska. They didn't get as much additional snow on Christmas Eve as we did. We were kind of the winners for the whole country. So congratulations. Some people are excited about that. Some people may not be excited. But for the rest of the afternoon and evening, we'll have these scattered light snow showers, just kind of area wide, but there's going to be still some very intense bands right over Lake County, Geauga County, eastern Cuyahoga County, and into Ashtabula County. Speaking of power outages, we had a few power outages in Ashtabula County a little bit earlier today. I don't have an update the past couple of hours, but the good thing is there's a wind, but it's not too terribly strong to cause a bunch of power outages, just enough to make it feel really cold and to provide those single-digit wind chills across Northeast Ohio. So make sure you bundle up. In fact, we may not hit the freezing mark again until we get to Sunday. Tomorrow, we may make it close for a few of us, but we're expecting upper 20s and maybe 30, 31 tomorrow afternoon. So we're in the freezer for just a little bit. So you guys stay warm out there. So additional snowfall totals, I think area wide, another dusting or so added on top of whatever you've gotten. But if you live in the primary and secondary lake effect snow belts, you can affect a few more inches. And then especially towards Chardon and Paynesville, east of Menor, and then headed towards Ashtabula County and Jefferson, Ashtabula itself as well, we may pick up another 4, 5, 6 inches. It's just, we'll have to watch where those bands go, but we can still pick up quite a bit more later this evening. So let us know how much snow you've gotten. If you got a temperature or thermometer, let us know what the temperature is. Man, it's cold for your Christmas day. I believe this is the coldest Christmas day we've had in about a handful of years. Maybe in 2016, 2017, I have to go back, but it's a pretty chilly one for us in Northeast Ohio. But the next part of this whole system is looking at Lake Erie. If you look really closely, it's hard to see the absolute crisp edge of the horizon like you can normally see. The reason why is when you look over towards the center of the lake, you've got a lot of evaporation. We're pulling up the still warm lake waters, producing clouds, and then it's dumping snow off towards the north and east. You're looking towards the snow belt out there in the distance. You saw my hand, it might be a little red. I'm gonna put my gloves on. But I hope you guys are staying warm out there. Hope you're enjoying the white Christmas. I know a lot of pets are enjoying it. One last update on the 3 dogs that are out here. Sometimes they're throwing snowballs and they're trying to catch the snowball in their mouth and just kind of splatters all over them, but it's been fun to watch. But you guys have a good one. This is a look live downtown as the snow continues to fall. It's a lot lighter right now, but it's picking up in the snow belts. Just stay safe out there if you do have to travel. It's still slow, especially on I-90 East. Once you hit the Menor, Willoughby Hills area and then east towards Ashtabula, things are pretty snowy and things are still pretty slow. But we've seen some traffic improvements around downtown and southwest of the city towards Strongsville and Medina, Mansfield, Elyria. We're doing a little bit better, but there's still slick spots, so just take it easy this evening. All right, you guys have a wonderful rest of your Christmas afternoon and evening. Chief Meteorologist Betsy Kling will be in here for the evening show. We'll have a newscast at 11 o'clock. She'll have all the updates on what's going on. We can expect the rest of the weekend and any other future winter storms that are on the way. That'll be coming up tonight at 11. Betsy will have all that information for you guys. All right, once again, I'm 3 News meteorologist Matt Standridge. Have a wonderful rest of your Christmas day. See you guys. Stay warm.